and off by means compressed air or by a vacuum. Today we have these two barges tied here known as jumbo hopper barges. These are the most commonly used barge rivers today. Each about 195 feet long to about 35 feet wide. When loaded, they carry about 1,500 tons of cargo, or 5 times their own weight. Now the first green barge to our left is partially loaded. You can see one end is sitting high. You have to start from one end and work your way up to the next end. You start at the center, a lot of pressure goes to the center of the barge, crack it and eventually sink it. The other barge on the far left-hand side of the dock is fully loaded, and it's drawn about 10 feet of water. This next bridge ahead of us is known as, this is the first new bridge here in St. Louis in over 40 years. Well, back in 2014, and it cost about $665 million.
Wow.
It is a 2,800 foot long cable stay bridge with towers that stand about 400 feet above the water line, almost 2/3 the height of the Gateway Arch. There's a lot of structural steel inside the bridge, about 50 million pounds worth, 132 miles of cable, and 1.4 million pounds of rebar. Now you'll see this boat coming down towards us, what we call commercial barge traffic. This towboat is pushing about 9 of those jumbo hopper barges. Now weight keeps the barge together by cables, chains, and ratchets. On board the boat they do have a crew, Nexus mate captain, pilot, first mate, second mate, chief engineer, his assistant, 4 deckhands, 6 on, 6 off every 24 hours for the next 28 days.
Wow.
These large towboats can push more than 9 barges in tow. They can push about 40 barges. That could stretch out to be a quarter mile long to about 7 acres wide.
Wow.
Elevator. Now this grain elevator, they go to barge in 45 minutes to an hour with grain.
Wow.
Noise bank. Now this will stop the water in between those two, make them silt and become one. At the same time, make the channel in St. Louis a little bit deeper to allow those larger class steamboats to make their landing at the St. River front. Now between years of 1850 and 1860, this work did help the city of St. Louis come third as the United States, third behind New York and Philadelphia. At the stop, they would handle any product in a bulk fashion. It has as prizes bag and bulk sugars, 2 port domestic steels.
How can they duck in there?
On top of that dock, you see 2 large piles of fertilizer.
We are turning around. This is from the other direction. Wow.
Yeah, those great big barges everywhere.
Yeah. We are lucky that we sit in the right, in the left side of this, so we can look at that. Wow. How they push that one? I don't know. How they push that one? I don't know. Wow.
to about 20 other steamboats set in the fire also. Now, one boat by the name of Barges, before we dumped out, and that boat caught on fire exploded in Charles City of St. Louis Marine Ambulance. This is on the Great Fire of 1849. That fire burned for about 3 days and 3 nights. But it was finally extinguished nearby on the whole 40 square block area city of St. Louis, which is now its gateway.
I thought that is not moving because from the back there's this is the casino that you mentioned earlier, right? This is the casino that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. No, actually, it's on the other side. There's one on each side.
Oh, okay.
That bigger one is on the other side. And he said that it's actually floating. They actually dig the base and they fill it with water.
Wow.
That's where the famous Dred Scott decision was heard,
1829
and also the Virginia minor
1824.
case.
Wow.
Dred Scott was a slave who sued his owner in the state of Missouri for his
I did
freedom.
not catch his
Virginia Minor was the
narration.
one who sued for a right to vote here in the city of St. Louis.
Wow.
Steve Copper Street Bridge, built back in 1967. It carries interstate 64, 55, and 44. This one bridge we're ahead of us, just to the left, you can see a scale. And that scale is as clear as we can from on the bridge deck to source some water. For example, it said the water line's at that 50-foot mark, and we had a 55-foot high vessel. Now, there would be a good chance that 5 feet of us swam through the bridge with us. The next bridge down below us is known as the Douglas MacArthur Bridge. It was built back in 1916, and it cost about $16 million. This bridge was built with 2 decks, lower deck for rail traffic, upper deck for wheel traffic. This automobile deck has been removed, but lower rail deck is still in service. This is what the river looks like for the next 10 miles south of us. It works just like a railroad switching yard. Throughout the day, it has smaller harbor towboats go there and check the fleets to make sure they're not breaking away or sinking.
Wow, that is moving too. Pabalik na. We are turning around.
members of our crews, at this time, I'd like to thank you all for coming aboard the motor vessel Thompson. We'll be blowing that whistle once again, at least 4 times. Those on the outside deck, especially the top deck, you may want to cover your ears.
That is $50 tour. Oh my gosh. That's just so quick. See the old man? The old man just come out from the airplane. Helicopter.